impact look. What you have to do is you have to get them, when you get them on, they're a lot larger. You got to get somebody down at the bottom to suck all the air out of the cuffs.
And they kind of roll them down like bratwurst.
That's it. It's very high textual.
Yeah,
what it is.
I was reading an article the other day that said that you like to think of yourself as responsible for that whole, I'm loath to use the word, heavy metal outfits that all those boys now wear.
No, I said I was probably one of, in the big line of everybody who's been tearing up their clothes and tying them back together. I stole it from somewhere else entirely. And then heavy metal started to regenerate on their own. So I don't know if I was actually responsible, but I like to think I was in there in the lineup somewhere. But I hate
I'm very into this California thing.
I hate the word working out. Have you ever talked to somebody who said, somebody comes by and says, yeah, I gotta go work out, man. That's like, I think right up there with the word aerobicize. That sounds faintly erotic, doesn't it? Let's go aerobicize, that kind of thing.
So what do you do?
No, the whole idea for me is to have the music look like it sounds, And if the music goes boom, then I can do the same thing. I can make myself do the same thing. And I don't choreograph what I'm going to do at a given time, when the music's playing. It's like you just fill up your hat with stuff and then get seized by the moment.
Can you still do the splits?
I can still do the splits. Outfit, because I like that kind of Sturm and Drang. I like that kind of authority posture. I've always approached rock and roll with a sword in one hand and a torch in the other. Want to go for a ride, it's that kind of attitude. So that was the first thing I set out to do when I bailed out of Van Halen. I'm going to put a band together. But how you going to beat Fast Eddie, Dave? God, I figured it might take me a year, What am I going to do in the interim? Can't sit by the telephone and wait for a lead guitar player in Tuna Fish, Wyoming. He's on tour with Roddy and the Red Cats. He's never going to call you up. So I figured I'd get into the movie biz. Got into the movie biz. Now I'm learning about lawsuits. I got on the road. To me, the road is the little places, where it's stinking hot and the mosquitoes sting through your leather jacket. That makes the best drinking stories. That makes the best Polaroids. And that's pretty much all that's left after it's all over anyways, anyhow.
And you still enjoy going on the road, or do you get bored?
Well, it's been about a year.
You never admit to being bored, though,
No, hell no.
No matter what, I'm not going to admit to ever being bored.
No, it's like, I haven't been out for a year, but I figured, I love it.
What kind of girls do you like?
I like girls, the kind of girls who are in the videos.
Yeah.
Those are very vaudevillian paste-ups, with legs up to the neck and real bosomy, and those are cartoon characters. And I put those in because I see what I'm doing on television is like vaudeville. That's real colorful. It's like cartoon strips. I'm not really a director. I know you're wondering.
I felt like
but
you were.
Those are like paste-ups. And the kind of girls that I like are actually the exact opposite of that. Actually very slim, very athletic.
Flat-chested.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they would be.
I'm not kidding.
Well, how come there's all these girls in your videos? Do you not think it's asking for trouble?
You hit the nail right on the head. I don't consider myself a sexist pig. Anytime it approaches sexism in any of my videos or album covers or anything like that, you can rest assured that I view it purely as a sharing experience.